Oh, it's us again. Okay, another very common mistake. In the text, explained the law of attraction, for example, or any other law.
The test.
In the text, explained the law of something.
You would say the text explained.
Or the text explains, yes.
Yeah.
Or the law of attraction is explained
Yeah.
in the text.
Yeah.
It's typical mistake for, especially for Russian speakers, because in Russian language we would say exactly in this formula, but it's Russian language.
Because it's a different syntax.
Mm-hmm. So another syntax mistake. 30 people were at the meeting.
30 people were at the meeting?
Yes.
That sounds fine.
Fine, but would you say it
Yeah.
this way?
30 people went to the meeting.
How about there were 30 people at the meeting?
I mean, either one. I'd probably end up saying the first one. Just.
Yeah? Okay. So it's not a mistake.
I mean, it might. I don't know. There are a lot of things in English where, like, a native speaker doesn't kind of stay true to the syntax, and that would probably be one.
Mm-hmm.
Most likely.
Okay. So let's do other exercise.
Mm-hmm.
Let's do other exercise.
Oh, I thought you were talking about, like, a different... Okay.
Yes!
I was like, I thought you were going on to, like, the next thing.
Uh-huh.
Like, let's do a different exercise, or let's do another exercise.
Yes, another and
But obviously
other.
I understood you just fine.
Yes! You probably just exposed a lot to a non-native speaker.
Yeah.
Okay.
Probably.
In this week, I was very busy.
This week I was really busy. Very busy.
Oh, very busy or really busy, but yes, not in
Just
this
this
week.
week.
This week. Or next week, I will be very busy. Or last week, I was very busy. Okay, now let's do another task. What's the difference? It's called What's the Difference? So you will tell me what's the difference between these very similar things. Like, I gotta go or I have to go.
I have to go.
Yes, I have to go or I gotta go. What's the difference?
Honestly, I've probably said both of those, but I have to go is more correct. I have to go.
Then I gotta go?
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know. English, man.
So gotta is more like casual,
Yeah.
colloquial.
It's more casual. Like, I gotta go, man. Or I have to go.
So gotta is actually not like official correct form.
No. It's a lot. It's very casual. Like, if I had to leave right now, I'd be like, yo, I gotta go.
So it's not, don't use it in written language. Okay, what is the difference between may and might?
I mean, context-wise, nothing. Like, they're the same thing. But I guess it just depends on which one fits better in the sentence.
Yes, another pair of verbs like that. Should and ought to. Like, you should go there or you ought to go there.
It's literally the same thing. Like, it depends on kind of the sentence, if you prefer saying which one, but...
And you... What would you most likely to use?
Should. I should go.
Have you ever even heard people using ought to in a spoken language?
Yep.
Yeah, they do. What's the difference between close and close in the pronunciation?
In the pronunciation,
Zero difference?
Not much. Close and close.
Yes, clothes that we wear and close the door.
Yeah, there's nothing
It's
pronunciation-wise.
Exactly the same.
Yeah, it's a homonym.
Homonym, exactly.
Yeah.
Yes, because a lot of people, they try to distinguish these two words and they try to pronounce clothes.
I mean, it's not...
Clothes.
That's not technically wrong.
So you can say clothes.
Yeah, clothes.
Clothes.
It's just probably harder to say.
Yes, that's why you pronounce clothes as like close the door. And oh, I love my clothes.
Yeah.
Another homonyms. Oh, maybe they are not. Ball to play with, and ball to
A
eat
bowl.
from. To eat from. A ball.
And it's a bowl.
Okay, and which we play with
Ball.
is ball.
They're very close, but they're not quite
Okay.
homonyms yet.
Okay, so we play with
A ball,
ball,
and we eat out of a bowl.
bowl, and eat out of the bowl. And you practice with us. Yes. Okay, as you all done practicing. Another difference. Okay, myself and by myself.
I guess that would
yeah.
probably just depend on how you're saying it.
For example,
'Cause if
I
you're
did
saying-
it myself.
If
or
you're
by
saying
myself.
I'm myself, that's kind of like saying that you're you. But if you're saying I'm by myself, that means you're alone.
And how to say like I did it myself or I did it by myself?
It doesn't matter.
You're sure?
I'm pretty positive, yeah.
Like for example, help yourself. I made these cookies by myself.
Yeah, you could also say I made these cookies myself.
Myself. Okay. Okay, great. Thank you. Pretty beautiful. Any difference?
I guess like there is a difference, but it's kind of more inferred than like pretty. It's kind of weird because it's like on a scale where like pretty would be down here, and then beautiful would be like up here.
So it has a difference. Like pretty is less beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like even in sign language, it's just slightly different. Like there's pretty, and then there's like beautiful.
Beautiful is like very pretty. Or pretty.
Pretty. Pretty.
Okay, this is good to know. Another pair of words which is very confusing. Work and job. What are the cases when you say work and what are the cases when you say job?
Job is more possessive. Like I have a job. Like I got a job. Work is more of a like I'm doing it. I'm going to work. I'm working. I did some work. So it's more of an action, while job is more possessive.
Yes, and when you say I love my job. But
because it's kind of like you're possessing it. Like it's yours.
okay, so let's just do the last pair of words for today.
Okay.
And we definitely come back to this topic again because I know you have more questions to go, so you can actually text them to me. Okay? So, and for today it will be...
Or like comment down below.
Yes. Home and house.
I know the difference, but it's really hard to explain because like a house isn't the same thing as a home. Like a house is again like an object.
Just a building.
It's just
a random building, yes?
Yeah, and home is like it's kind of more possessive, like that's my home.
And it's you can only
Or I'm home. Hello.
Yeah.
Hi,
It's
honey, I'm home.
yes. So it's the place where you live, home. And house is just a building. So
It's just a building that looks like a home on the outside.
yes. Okay, it was very nice to have you today again. So thanks for helping us to improve our language. And see you next time. You and you. Bye-bye. Like for example, it's good enough or I waited long enough. What was that?
My necklace, it was bothering me.
Yeah. If you want to emphasize that it's only one advice, you can say a piece of advice,
Yeah.
right? But if it's few advices.
It's okay.
Okay. It's just, we'll just cut it out. You just don't worry, you won't hear this mistake. Preposition is not for this sentence.
There's
Okay.
I was
So sometimes students do mistakes. Опять do mistakes. Опять. For example, if I'm a teacher, so my job is like it doesn't really explain everything to me.
to you.
Hello, it's us again. So since you liked the previous video,
So much. We decided to make a second one.